What?
Oh, thank God. Take it easy. I swear I didn't mean to. Your retinal display should be back soon. You can still move, right?
Where did you...
I was trying to connect the unconnected. But you got some strange fucking ogs back there. I probably shouldn't have. Here, let me get you some water. Or something stronger, maybe?
Water.
You got it, Jensen. Just ease out. Okay? Don't freak out. Rebooting was the only way to save you.
Save me from what, Kohler?
Core meltdown. You almost melted my chair. So I reset you, and I found these, I think it's better if I show you what I found. Bring up your system display. You need to see this for yourself. These are your implants. You're familiar with all these, right?
Yeah. David Seraph installed them. Took 2 years for my body to get used to everything.
Right. Well, I had to undo some of that getting used to.
What's going on, Kohler? Why do I feel different?
Something was trying to vampire the juice out of you. I couldn't figure out what until after the reboot. Turns out your Factory Zero is not the standard Factory Zero.
What am I looking at?
Experimental fucking test dogs, man. Hidden inside your body.
You're telling me I got more implants than I thought I did?
More than your body can handle. Pretty cool, right?
I'm not sure yet.
I want to show you what happens when you activate one of these suckers.
So we got a projectile energy propulsion system. Uses an invisible deuterium fluoride laser to generate a wall concussive blast. Looks like it's non-lethal. Remote hacking, you can hack stuff from far away. Baller. I got a Tesla thing. 200 milliamp arc of electricity for incapacitating targets. I guess it's non-lethal as well.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
Nanoblade. The nanoblade is an attachment mounted on a cybernetic arm prosthesis and is concealed. Unless deployed, it is most often wielded as a melee weapon, but may also be used as a projectile. And then there's focus enhancement. Slows down time. The Icarus Dash. And then there's the neodymium skin. What's gonna be best for me?
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
The blast might be cool. Alright, let's do the blast. So the upgrades look pretty sweet.
It's okay, Jensen. One isn't gonna kill you.
You've said that before.
Or do we want remote hacking? God, it's so hard to know. Let's go for this.
See that? Major spike in your power consumption.
Where the hell did these things come from?
I can't answer that. All I know is the explosion must have woken them up. But man, you wanna use these crazy fucking things? That's your right. We just gotta make sure it doesn't fry you. Now, I think I maybe got an idea on how to do that. Try shutting down one of your other implants. You know, just for fun.
Alright. Where's the freaking,
Go ahead, Jensen.
Yeah,
Shut down one of the implants you're not using.
Typhoon. I don't really need Typhoon. I don't like it.
See that? Cooled you right down. You have the power to balance your system if you want. Just, you know, don't activate everything all at once.
What would happen if I did?
Well, you'd suffer some major glitches due to overheating. We're talking risk of permanent damage. So, you know, maybe don't do that.
Alright. Reset me now, Kohler. I'll reactivate what I need myself.
Nice. So you can basically overclock yourself. Pretty sweet. Alright. What do I want then? I guess I'll leave everything on for right now.
Okay, so I'm not always gonna be there for you like this. I can't just follow you around to reset things and hold your neural weave together. Whatever choices you make from here on out, they're your choices.
Thought you were supposed to be my AUG expert.
I specialize in Chinese black market, okay? The shit I found hidden inside you, spliced into your system like that, looks to me like it's from Mars, man.
I'm pretty sure they're not from Mars.
I feel bad. You deserve answers I can't give you. I can help manage your system better than anyone in Prague. Help you make the most of the new AUGs we just found.
But you can't tell me where the hell they came from. As far as I know, David Seraph installed all my AUGs. If there's something inside me I don't know about, he's the one I need to talk to.
I am familiar with Sarah's work. These new AUGs, they look different to me. I mean, that neodymium shell. Who uses dimorphic magnetorheological fluid like that? Seriously, if you talk to Sarif, you need to ask him that. Shit really stands out. Pretty fucking cool, actually.
Hell yeah.
You ever seen anything like this before? An AUG system that's deliberately hidden like that?
I don't know, Jensen. I mean, I heard of people getting the black market treatment before. Pass out in Prague, wake up in Shanghai. But usually they wake up with less AUGs, not more.
What exactly makes these AUGs so different from my other ones?
They look like experiments, is what? Loose wiring everywhere, man. It's like half of you is untested, unfinished, unbelievable. It's beautiful is what it is.
This guy is really getting off on this, man.
Why would Seraph have hidden these things inside me? I don't get it.
I am not convinced this is a Sarif job. The tech itself is super high-end, but the PDOT insulation, sloppy. The bone mounting, mounted on the quick. Just doesn't have Sarif's touch. Looks more like a retrofit to me. Something much more recent. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how much I hate being unconscious. You said these additions look recent. How recent?
Within the last 2 years, give or take. Something happened to you in that time?
I was pulled out of the ocean and put in some facility in Alaska to recover. There's a few months there that... the more I try to remember, the blurrier it gets.
Shit, Jensen. That's terrifying.
Yeah, dog.
This tune-up went longer than I expected. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Here, take some Praxis kits for the trouble. Praxis solves everything. Keeps customers happy. Just, remember what I showed you about managing your juice. It's gonna be a balancing act for you. Well, unless...
Unless what, Kohler?
There could be a way to optimize. It's just... it would involve getting something from Otar. A neuroplasticity calibrator.
I want it. I want it.
There's a way for me to use everything I have without compromise. I want to know about it.
I was hoping you'd say that. I order all my fancy tech from this illegal catalog, right? But my last shipment got intercepted by Otar Botkoveli.
The same Otar whose men were looking for books out there before?
I am not going to force you. I want you to want to do it. I want you to want to be an augmented god among men. If that sounds like something that interests you, then you should know that Otar runs an underground casino in the Chisti district. The entrance is in a small courtyard off Hlavny Street.
Thanks for the info, Kohler. Thanks for the praxis.
Alright, sweet. Let's do some AUG stuff, man. Let's see, what do we want? What do we want? So we need enhanced capacity biocells, and let's also get ultra capacity biocells for all that energy action. And then we're probably gonna want, yeah, let's upgrade our. Let's get that sight back. So then, oh, you automatically see through walls. So ref transmitter tuning, slightly reduce smart vision energy consumption, greatly reduce it, or we can highlight useful items within the confines of the smart vision's area of effect. I don't really care about that. Let's purchase that. Let's go back. Rebreather. Rebreather's pretty. 2 praxis points. 2 left. Oh my god. Wayfinder. Displays targets field of view on the radar. That's super important. Sensor radar detection radius. Okay, we're doing that. Let's do like a stealth one maybe. Actually, let's increase our carrying weight so we can carry more goodies. I think we're set then, guys. Inventory. Ooh, look at all that space. Oh my god, I want that shoddy now that I found earlier. Does he have any goodies I can take? Any goodies I can steal? Medical box. Multi-tool, right on. Crafting. Oh, weird. Crafting stuff. Stealth software. Examine. Reduces detection rating on a node to 0% regardless of its rating. Oh, so it's for hacking. Alright. I got you. I read you. I read you. Cool. Alright, let's put that down there. And we're gonna put that on number 9. Breach software, right on. Reveal software. Gyroscopic regulator. Blah blah blah. So I can sell this stuff. We should go to a merchant when we can and get some mucho doll hairs. So we can check out his computer. Alright, so he does some pretty shoddy works. Got some unsatisfied customers. I know, I don't know what else to do with the machinery. Poor fuckers were killed by the cops. I didn't want this stuff to end up in some evidence lock or whatever. Man, he's getting some augs that are organics attached. People are cutting up people's arms and stuff. Alright. Anything else in here? Medical box. Boom. Alright guys, let's get a move on and go find that calibrator thingamajig so we can get our experimental augs online without overheating and exploding or melting. So from what it sounded like, Kohler said that some guys who ripped him off before probably have some. Oh, Pocket Secretary, let's check it out. Place for your stuff is the title. It says, hey Camille, sorry to hear about the eviction, man. Fucking bastards. There's a storage area behind my shop. You can keep some of your stuff in there. The door code is 1984. Ooh, good book. Hell, you can stay there if you need to. Just make sure you keep it to yourself. I don't want unwanted visitors. Good luck, BK. So this is to Camille. Alright. So 1984. Search this body. Got nothing. I don't need your pistol. I already got one. Thanks.
Jensen, it's Miller. Listen, I need your eyewitness report as soon as possible. What's your ETA?
Depends on how many cops ask to see my papers.
Fuck. Not much I can do about state police after yesterday's attack. Get in when you can. Miller out.
Okay. So that guy needs my report. So let's see. What do we want to do first, guys? You know, I kind of want to go sell some stuff to get some space in my inventory. Looks like... I'm guessing this is a place to sell stuff because there's a shopping cart. So it's like to the right, around the corner.
And it has to be a violation of our rights.
So wait, what you're telling me is that you're more concerned about organized crime than terrorist attacks.
Is this it? Sure is.
Am I hearing you right?
You looking for the best prices in Prague? Not talking hot dogs here.
Oh no.
If the
That's
hot
what I
dogs
wanted.
aren't your main business, why don't you have a store?
See, this way, I get to keep my overhead down and pass on the savings to the customers.
Entrepreneurial.
Better believe it.
What have you got?
Well, I got info. The kind that's worth something.
Could always use reliable intel.
Who couldn't? But for that, I only accept payment in Europozine.
No problem. What do you have?
You know what? I don't care
Maybe
right
I'll
now.
come back later.
I just want to sell some stuff. I don't want,
Whatever.
I don't want his info.
Suit yourself.
Come back when I got more of that stuff. What's up,
Here we
homies?
go.
Alright, so we need to find another place to sell stuff, so... Merchants, Jensen Safe House, okay. Well, there's another merchant in my apartment complex. And there's one right down here. So let's turn around. Let's go back.
They're everywhere. License, permit, voucher, document of authority, temporary pass, travel coupon, and or certificate
Jeez,
of
woman.
authenticity.
Good old days, we'd just ask for ID.
Good old days are gone. Haven't seen one of these before. Orange level. You are some kind of badass?
Just someone with a job to do.
And the tools to do it, obviously. Go on through.
Thanks, doll. Teresa.
What can I get you? Beer? Something else?
What else have you got?
Oh, just an item of interest.
For someone who lives off of their sales, you're unusually reserved.
Well, sometimes it's hard to know who to trust, especially these days. For example, I don't suppose you have any neuroposine you would be willing to spare, do
Man,
you?
everybody wants neuroposine. I kind of like her more than the other guy. Let's give her some.
Sure, here you go.
I have no idea how much I have, by the way.
Thank you. I can't tell you how much this means.
These are tough times. We all have to do what we can.
You understand? That's... You have no idea how many people just look the other way. But we can't afford to. Not
do.
Oggs, and not anyone else. What happens to one happens to all of us.
The neuroposine isn't even for you, is it?
No, it's not. I'm what you might call a... Well, I think of myself as a Samaritan smuggler. I get things for people in need.
I'm glad I could help.
Listen, I can't let you leave without thanking you properly. I store a few supplies in the basement. The code to the door is 1015. Help yourself to what's down there.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Like you said, we all need to help each other. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Let's see those odds and ends you have for sale.
Oh, naughty. Ooh, first aid pack. Nah.
I'm good for now.
As you wish.
Alright, so what was the code? I wasn't really paying attention. Oh, I got a whisper chip? A technologically advanced listening device created by Janice. It's a guy from GoldenEye. Alright, so, huh. Oh, cool. So this is how many breaching softwares. Like, do you get to keep that amount? Oh, it says the code, 8132. Oh. 1015. Cool. Alright, so that's good to know that it gives it right there for you. I think in the original game it didn't do that. You had to go back and look. I don't really recall, though. Did you guys hear that? It's like some weird buzzing noise. It's like staticky. Is it my game? Might be. Oh, it was my headset. My cord is kind of janky because it's pretty old. 10:15. Secret door. Where's the button? Use our vision. Here, let's. I keep getting my inventory in. Oh, middle mouse button. Whoa, what is down there? Electrical hazard? Damn. Well, it's not highlighting anything that I can see. It's pretty strange. Got a pocket secretary. Maybe that'll tell me. What's this ebook about? So the next 3 decades follow an empire. For the last 250 years, the United States of America has flourished, often growing by leaps and bounds, sometimes at a more leisurely pace. In a finite world, that growth may ultimately lead to its demise. Bloated government, bloated population, bloated populace. Whispers of discontent with the federal government and its power over constituent states, discrepancies in interpretation of the Constitution, and continuing struggles in the global marketplace. Blah, 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 blah. No one likes Chinese is what it's saying. The next 3 decades will not see the complete dissolution of the United States, but there are strong rumblings that some states will secede from the Union. It's likely that this is the last gap of a dying empire, and that a second American Civil War could be just around the corner. Strong rumblings that some states will secede from the Union, blah, 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 blah. It's kind of weird how you go to the next page and it still has some from the first page. It's confusing. What? Why are there 2 pages when you can read the whole thing right there? Anyway, maybe this pocket secretary tells us how to get in there. So, Teresa. It won't let me scroll. There we go. Manny's really nervous about the latest shipment and starting to say he wants out. There's not a lot I can say to make him feel better unless you go back to the usual schedule. The handlers at the Utilec warehouses are used to seeing the driver rosters, and I'm worried the lad's going to fold if they start asking too many questions. I know you think the medicines and stuff is important, but I don't want him to lose his job or worse because of me helping you. If you really can't wait until the usual, then you're welcome to move the stuff yourself. It's all in the basement at Daitaga as normal. 5622 will get you inside if I'm not around. My advice? Sit, wait, and don't fuck up a good thing. Pavel. So Daitaga, we got a code 5622 in the basement. Cool. I really want behind this door. I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Ah, whatevs. Wasn't really a whole lot down here. Kind of weird. Anyway. It's a big bear.
What can I get for you?
Nothing, baby. Alright, where's the next, Alright, so back at our apartment complex area. Looks like we have some stuff. There's a merchant.
I was lost like you, Fred.
All must be ready.
Looks like it's on level 2.
Man, can't shake the shakes.
You will find peace.
This guy's body's still out here. Come on, buddy.
You will find belonging in the oneness of singularity.
I wonder when they wake up. Do I have any room for that shoddy? I might. Oh, yes. Tactical shotgun. Let's examine this bad boy. Can you rotate? Oh, you can. Nice. Zoom in and stuff. Looks cool. Let's put it on number 6. Man, we got lots of guns. Ooh. I wish I would have saved that laser sight for this. Oh man, it would have been perfect. Alright, let's holster this. Don't want to get in any trouble. He's got nothing.
In our bodies, our augmented bodies, lies our salvation, seekers. We carry this.
Alright, looks like they're all the way around to the other side or something.
Seeds of divinity within us and the future.
This is strange.
Of the human race. Come, pilgrims. Do not hesitate. Do not live.
Where are they? To the left, so... Oh, I think those were the traders. Oh, my bad. Alright, well. We can try hacking this one more time. Alright, so it sounds like...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Nice. Combat rifle, combat rifle, combat rifle. Tranquilizer ammo, booyah, that's what we want. So I really need to find a place to sell guns at. For reals.
It is the beginning of a new age, and like always, change burn, fire, and blood and pain. But a bright future is at hand for ours.
Adam, what's going on? I didn't expect to hear from you.
I didn't expect my doctor to find dormant augs hidden in my system.
What?
Dormant experimental augs. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Adam, you know the decisions I made for you 2 years ago.
Yes or no?
No! All the work we did on you was above board. You have my word on that. What exactly did you find?
Experimental test augs spliced into my system. Kohler said something about a neodymium shell. Who would have designed something like that?
My God, you've got a Titan aug? It's impossible. It was just a concept.
You just said this wasn't you.
It wasn't. The DoD showed me schematics 3 years ago and asked me if I thought it could work. It was designed by somebody else, Vadim Orlov. Megan and I interviewed him once, but he wouldn't have fit in.
I want to know more about this dude.
Orlov? Sounds Russian. Who is he? Why wouldn't he have fit in?
He was supposed to be a boy wonder, a neuroscience prodigy. Got his master's degree in Moscow, post-grad in the US. His grades were off the chart, but his theories were sketchy at times. Megan said his ethics were questionable.
Megan? Megan Reed said that? The woman who gave you my DNA to experiment with?
We didn't hire him, Adam. 2 minutes into the interview, and I could tell Orlov didn't like his ideas being challenged by anyone. Least of all, a strong woman like your ex.
These schematics you saw. Don't suppose you kept a copy?
They were classified. I never had a copy. The only reason I even saw them was because the Defense Department valued my opinion. Seraph Industries did good work back in the day. When we signed a schematic, you knew it was solid.
I've got to find this guy.
Adam, Let me track him down for you. I'm leaving for London soon, but I can make phone calls, reach out to people. Seraph Industries may be gone, but my name still carries weight in certain circles.
Do it. Contact me by infolink when you have something.
I won't let you down on this. I never felt right about losing touch with you after Panchaea. When I heard you'd shown up in Detroit alive a year after everyone thought you were dead. Why didn't you get in touch with us?
I couldn't. Rescue crews pulled me out of the ocean and dumped me in a clinic in Alaska. Nobody knew who I was. For a long time, neither did I.
My God, son, you don't think... I mean, that could have been when...
Find Orlov, Seraph. I've got questions I need answered.
I will, I promise. I'll call you.
Seraph's a questionable guy, but I mean, I've always, even in Human Revolution, I always kind of trusted him, you know? He just doesn't seem like he's a bad dude. Making a mess. I wonder if there's any secrets in my place. I mean, besides that. Yeah, what's up there? Oh. This is probably when some people break in here or something. It's good to know there's no ceilings on the place. I mean, on the individual rooms anyway. Oh, got a stash. Another ebook, Jensen. How not to get yourself killed. Since there's no point trying to convince you not to do what you're planning to do, I figured I could at least stop you from getting killed too quickly. That is, after all, why you constantly come to me for help, isn't it? This device contains data I've collected, links which may or may not support your theory that extremely wealthy individuals have manipulated events and caused everything bad that's happened to us. Maybe sifting through it will help you find them, Pritchard. There's a lot of stuff. So this is kind of all just like stuff that happened in the previous game, it looks like. So we got our own, own little pocket secretary for Anonymous 74 at HackerNet. If you're reading this, Breton, it means you got our little welcome package. Good. Now you know what mark to leave if you need to get in touch. Memorize those sites, but use them sparingly. We got other people using them too. In a few days, the pilot will contact you. You met her once before. A Spanish girl with a large sidearm in Detroit. She's solid, trustworthy, and very capable. We're getting her false papers and a job at Lebedev Global. Figured you might need someone permanent watching your back. I'm glad you're doing this, Breton. I know you still don't trust us, but we know the TF is tied to our common enemy's activities. Find out how, and we'll bring them down together, just like we did with Bell Tower. Q. Sweet, so I'm pretty sure Q is the dude from the expansion pack in the Inhuman Revolution. Ooh, another triangle. A welcome package from the Juggernaut Collective. Alright, so where I see these symbols, I guess. What do those look like? Like big check marks? There's like secret stuff probably? Okay. Can I view that anytime I want? Okay, I can. Good. That'll be kind of cool to track down that stuff.
The bright future is at hand for our people.
Got to stay in control.
Join with the machine, and the future is ours.
We are at... Seeker, are you prepared for the ascension?
I think you've got the wrong guy.
No, I can see your purity. You are close, so close. And the Singularity Church of the Machine God can help take you the rest of the way. You know of it?
I don't think your church can help me get where I'm going.
Each of us lives with needs and desires, begging and howling for attention, for fulfillment. We barely have time to ponder what, if anything, lies beyond this wretched world.
And you have some idea of what that might be?
I am but a servant, tasked with spreading the word and offering hope to those who have none. But I have the teachings of the Church to guide me. What would you like to know?
What do these crazy people think about Ascension?
Tell me more about this Ascension.
Our minds will depart their corporeal shells and merge with the divine consciousness of the Machine God. This is the Ascension.
Sounds like you're talking about uploading a copy of your brains to a computer. I didn't think that was possible yet.
Thanks to the Builder, it is. But it is much more than a simple copy. It is transference. Yosef called it an evolution of the human condition. Do you have more questions, Seeker?
I have a feeling these guys are actually tied to some guy who's actually important.
This Singularity Church of the Machine God. For augmented only?
The word of the Mother. Only the gifted will ascend. She has cast out the flesh-flawed in preparation.
So you're here on a recruitment drive to fill up the numbers.
And more. The Builder lives in this place. The dreamer of our ascension. Now, cast out at the will of the Mother.
Let me guess. He's one of the flesh-flawed.
No. He simply had a crisis of faith. But I am not so blinded by my faith as others are. He was a friend once, a mentor, a leader in our church. Some of us remember. Do you have more questions?
Nah, not really.
Nothing right now. Maybe some other time.
Very well, Seeker. I will be here if you change your mind.
I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the Machine God, friends.
Alright, so let's check out where our main objective is now. Travel to Sister I have no idea how to say that. I was caught off guard by yesterday's attack, and I suspect I'm not the only task force agent who was blindsided by it. I need to report to our offices in the Sista district and find out why. Alright, let's do that.
We have the answers.
Okay, we gotta travel to some crazy named city and debrief and talk about what's going on with our Interpol peeps.
Area under surveillance.
I said your papers are expired. But they just wait.
Skipping in line.
These papers are out of date.
The old friendly company. The Santa Cruz wishes you a good day.
Excuse me.
Can you spare anything? I just need a little.
Oh, although everyone is welcome.
Damn knobs.
When you wish upon a star.
What?
The song. It's in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop. You remember the one when we were kids?
So we need to travel to there?
Kopek.
That's it.
Where are we?
Kopek. I used to love going in there as a boy. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.